Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, this video will go into that pile marked "You couldn't make it up." We know that after what they call a successful trial, whatever that is, of not actually investigating crimes in the northeast, they have moved this all over Scotland now. So it's been such a success, not investigating crimes. The police are so good at not investigating crimes. It's deemed a success. They're doing it all over the country. Now that's fine if that's what they want to do. That's the world. But what they are doing, and this is where you have the logical jump that will cause so much confusion and where you couldn't make it up. What they are doing is, whilst they're not investigating actual crimes, they are investigating non-crime. That is to say, incidents where no crime has been committed. They're investigating that, but they're not investigating actual crimes. Now, this has got nothing to do with the hate bill. I've got a separate video on that coming later today. Keep an eye out. You don't want to miss it. In fact, hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss that one. That is a cracker. I know, and I say that myself, but only because I know what's coming. Hit that subscribe button, don't miss it. But this story, they're investigating non-crime. And it's wasting time, effort, money, manpower, everything, where no crime has been committed. And they know before they're investigating it, no crime has been committed, but which they are obliged to because their political masters say you must. Unbelievable. Let's take a look. So, Police Scotland are wasting time by recording thousands of hate incidents, of which they're hate incidents, which are not even crimes. Now, this is outside of the hate bill. This isn't the hate bill. This is existing policy. And they're forced to do this because politicians say, oh, they must be. Oh, we've got to make it look as though we care. If you cared, you'd give the police the resources they want. Anyway, police will no longer investigate about 1 in 20 actual crimes in Scotland, such as theft or vandalism. But officers are recording, quote, hate speech that caused offence but wasn't criminal. Not yet, anyway. Well, I have the right to be offensive. I have the right to be offended. But neither of those are a crime. I find what the SNP is doing to Scotland is offensive. Will the police go and arrest them and try them because they've caused me offence? This is the problem. You've got so many people with hurty fee-fees, and they seem to think that hurty fee-fees should be a crime. Bless. Grow up. Scottish police chiefs are under fire after clocking up more than 5,500 controversial non-crime hate incidents in less than a year. That's, what, 20, getting on for 20 a day? And what? I just don't get any more. I want to get off. I want to get off this world. Go and live somewhere else. Anyway, latest data shows that Police Scotland recorded 5,587 non-crime hate incidents where offence may have been caused, but no actual crime has been committed between April and December last year. Now, if someone came knocking at my door, a policeman came knocking at my door and said, well, we've got this report that you said something that offended someone, I went, good. That's the whole point of what I do. I want to offend. Being offensive is my right. What's your problem, officer? And he'll say, oh, well, can we come in and discuss it? I'll say, no. You can stand on the doorway in full view of everyone and discuss it, and let me just pull my camera out and record what was happening. And then he'll sit there and I'll just simply say, has a crime been committed? No. Why are you here wasting your time? Wasting my time? Well, I've been told to because my political masters think it's important. Very well. Let's stand here and let's see how long I can keep you from doing your actual job for which you're paid, while you stand there and tell me I haven't broken the law. Anyway, latest data shows Police Scotland recorded 5,587 non-crime hate incidents, as mentioned. The new quarterly police performance report, which went before the Scottish Police Authority this week, shows an increase of 1,814 incidents in the last 3 months recorded. That's 1,814 times. Very inadequate people gone, oh, I've got a hurty fifis. Some bad man said some bad words. The number of non-crime hate incidents recorded in the year to date is 656 higher than the number of actual hate crimes. NCHIs are also up nearly 5% compared to the 5-year average, while recorded hate crimes, actual hate crimes, are down 3%. What is going on? What is wrong with these people? And why are the police pandering to these, putting it bluntly, these inadequate little pricks? Oh, someone said something. I need the police to investigate. God help us. What are you going to do when Putin's tanks come rolling over the bloody horizon? Moan, Mr. Putin, you're hurting my fifis. Oh, grow up. Anyway, the news has led to allegations that Police Scotland, at the centre of claims they are surrendering to criminals by declaring a hands-off policy for low-level crime, is spending too much time policing free speech and Twitter spats. Oh yes, we can't actually solve the real crimes, but look, somebody said something. Let's go and arrest him. What crime has he committed? None at all. But we don't like the fact that he's got the right to say exactly what he likes in a free and open society. The human face stomped on by a boot. Critics say their pick-and-mix approach to tackling crime will open the floodgates for criminals to act with impunity, and that the practice of tackling NCHIs has led to a database of people whose speech is perceived as motivated by hostility, race, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or transgender status. A lot of old guff, isn't it? The rise in NCHI recordings also comes just weeks before the SNP government's Hate Crime Act comes in on the 1st of April. And as I say, on that, more later. And boy, are we going to have fun with this one. This is going to be... I mean, a lot of people are very chilling about it. Oh, you know, ooh. I don't. We are going to have so much fun. I will be reporting. I'm going to have a permanent little open website. I'm just really tap. Like, so he said this, he said that. Hate crime. As someone of this particular, whatever it'll be, you know, to make your selection group. I found this offensive. I think it's a hate crime and I need it to be investigated. Please report back within 72 hours as per the law. Bing, off they go. They have to. It's going to be cracking. There'll be no police left. You know that. Anyway, the Scottish Conservative Deputy Justice spokeswoman Sharon Dowie said, SNP savage cuts have meant our police now won't investigate certain crimes across the country, so the public will be alarmed to see such a rise in recording of these incidents. They expect the focus to be on protecting their communities from crime, not recording incidents which are not crimes by their own admissions. I won't carry on with it because it is all bollocks. What we need is someone in the police to phone up. When someone phones up and go, really? He did what? Oh, he said that, did he? Yeah, okay then. Do me a favour, love. Piss off and put phone down. That's all it takes. Do that a few times. Grow up, piss off. Off you go. And start treating people like that. I work for builders, right? This is no shit. Absolutely true story. 30 years ago, I went for a job interview and I walked into the office. I was 28, so it was 29 years ago. I walked into the office and I had the first meeting with the accountant for whom, the financial director for whom I would be reporting directly. So I had the meeting with him, maybe half an hour. So we just looked over the CV, said, can you do this, this and this? Yeah. Back in the day, they were using Kalamazoo. And if anyone out there who's an old accountant will know, Kalamazoo is a system with paper that you write on the top sheet and it automatically copies down to the underneath sheet. It's all paper-based. It's like actual things. Then you'd lift that paper up and you'd move it here and then you write it again and things like that. And it was a very clumsy, awful system. You'd be literally better off just writing it in hand often. Anyway, one of the jobs was I had to bring it in, computerise it all. So anyway, did all that. And the financial director was happy with me. He said, but you've got to come in and see the MD, the chairman. All right, so we went down the office, and there was the MD and the chairman sat in there. And as I walked in, now I'm going to have to apologise in advance for my language, but this is a big Irish builders, you know. So I've walked in the office with the FD, Greg, and as we opened the door, and they've got the chairman on there, and he was in his 50s at the time, big gruff Irish Dubliner. He says, I don't care. He says, that sand was shit. Now, get your fucking ass out and get me another bucket. Now, fuck off. And put the phone down. I've come from a firm of accountants where everything was proper and professional, and no certainly we'll get around on that. Blah blah blah. And then I walk into an office, and there's a big gruff Irishman telling a supplier to F off. I'm like, I'm going to love this place. And that's what it takes. If you want shit done, you shout and swear, and shit gets done. And that's all it takes for the police. Shout and swear and make shit get done. Tell these people, love, I don't care. Grow up, clunk. Stop pandering to these idiots. I'm stopping. I'm coming up and we'll round off the video. So what's the big takeaway on this? What do we see as we look at Police Scotland now? You see a force underfunded, undermanned, completely under-resourced. They get a new Chief Constable who, within a week or so of taking the role, is now owned by the SNP for stealing police resources for her own benefit. The force is now saying it can't really investigate crimes unless they're serious ones, but it is willing to investigate things that aren't crimes. Kind of makes you think that perhaps you need a different kind of police force in Scotland. Maybe break it up. Go back to old series of different forces. And that way you can have a league table to see who's the best force, who's the worst force. And then whoever comes bottom of the league table every month or every year, you fire that Chief Constable. That's the punishment for coming last. The Chief Constable loses their job. Works for me. It certainly improve policing, and you wouldn't get time wasted on crap like this. Stunning, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Do please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, leave a like, leave a comment, please share the video, and I will speak to you later. Bye.